One of the ways that we encourage individuals to accelerate the phenomenon of open contact is through connecting with your planet, connecting with your Earth in very intimate ways. For understand that your Earth is an extension of you. Your Earth is an extension of your body. And you can observe this through the idea of your own microbiome, the idea of the bacterial organisms that create your immune system, your digestive system. These organisms, in many ways, come from your planet. They come from your food. Your planet, when you consume it, when you interact with it, literally codes and creates your physical body. So as you learn to more intimately interact with your planet, you begin to more intimately interact with a greater level of yourself. That is why when many of you begin to go through your awakening, your recognition that you are more than just your physical body, you become drawn to your planet. You become drawn to nature because your planet represents the next level, so to say, of your process of discovering your greater self. And as you learn to more intimately interact with your planet, as you learn to perceive yourself as an extension of your planet, your discovery, your adventure into the observation of your infinite nature will then in many ways begin to expand past the Earth planetary level, and it will expand into the solar system because, as you know, you are all that is. So you are not just the Earth, you are also your sun, you are also the planets that orbit around your sun. And the solar system represents, in many ways, the next level of the greater self that you are in terms of outer reflections of that inner energy. So once you become very familiarized with the planetary energies of your Earth, that energy will begin to expand and expand and expand until you become more dialed in to the higher levels of yourself, which are reflected back to you by the idea of the different planets in the solar system. And that stage is very important in relationship to open contact because what you consider your planets are in many ways extraterrestrial reflections of your Earth. And as we have said, you are your Earth. Your Earth is a greater reflection of your greater self. So when you tune into these other planets, you are tuning into more extraterrestrial versions of yourself. And because many of you undisputedly recognize there are planets that are visible from your Earth, there are other planets that are orbiting your sun, it allows for you through connecting, through meditating upon the planets in your solar systems to dial into extraterrestrial energy. For many of you use the belief system that extraterrestrials may be real or they may be fictitious. And some of you are a little wishy-washy on the subject. But when you begin to interact with the planets that are orbiting your sun, you begin to dial in to extraterrestrial frequencies in a way that you register as fundamentally true. You say, oh, that's there. I can observe it with a telescope. I can observe it with my eyes, and it's extraterrestrial. So when you observe the planets that are orbiting your sun, you begin to dial into extraterrestrial energies in a way that's physical and in a way that is more tangible and is more digestible for your belief system constructs. And through interacting with the planets that orbit your sun, you can begin to more greatly experience the extraterrestrial energies reflected back to you by these planets within yourself. For understand that just as you have the idea of the different elements on your Earth that many of you learn to connect with as you explore your bodies, as you explore your spirits, understand that the different planets that orbit your sun also reflect back to you higher octaves, extraterrestrial octaves of that elemental energy. And just as you have the idea of your zodiac system, which is based on planetary alignments, these planets in many ways have direct interactions with your physical body. However, many of you are not aware of that. And as you begin to experience a deeper level of connectivity with your earth, as you begin to experience a deeper relationship with your earth and the elements of the earth, you will find that at a certain point, that bubble of awareness will expand into your solar system, where you can begin then to perceive the extraterrestrial octaves of those elements reflected back to you through the planets. So in many ways, you can look at the planets as a physical bridge for extraterrestrial open contact by familiarizing yourself with those energies that are the planets. Now,